Alright, tree's looking really good this year.
Hey, Bubsy.
Oh, hey, Bird Fox.
What are you doing?
Just set up a tree.
Alright. What do you want for Christmas?
A copy of Tall Tales Conquer 64.
I don't think they have that yet.
Thought so.
Anyway, you coming to the Christmas party later?
Yeah, I'll be there soon. I just gotta do a game review real quick.
Alright, just don't be late for it.
Alright, see you later. Hello, everyone. Alright, let's just make this a quick review. I have a Christmas party to get to. I don't want to miss it. Everyone's gonna be there, so let's just do a really quick review. Alright, here's the Grinch for PS1. Yeah, let's just get this over with. Interesting to note, every game review I've done so far is a game I've already played before, but in this case, I actually went out of my way to buy this game. Yeah, this is the first game review I'm doing where I actually go out of my way to buy a game just for a review. And what better time to review this game? I mean, the How the Grinch Stole Christmas movie is celebrating its 25th anniversary, so might as well take a look at the game. Is this game even based on the movie? I mean, what the heck is this box art? You have two Grinches on the cover. It doesn't say How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And the Grinch is wearing sunglasses, I guess to make himself look cool? Okay, who in their right mind just wears sunglasses randomly? I mean, honestly, wearing sunglasses doesn't automatically make you look cool. Only an idiot would wear sunglasses. Another question I have is, which Grinch is this based on? Is this based on the original book? Is it based on the old cartoon? Is it based on the Jim Carrey movie? It's certainly not based on the Benedict Cumberbatch movie, as that movie was made years after this game was made. So whatever the case is, let's go ahead and play the Grinch and see if it's any good. Alright, so the game opens up with the Grinch looking down at Mount Crumpet, and I'm not joking, this is the very first thing he says.
I got it! I have a great idea. This year, the Who's will pay!
Why? Why does he hate the Who's? No, I'm legit asking, why does he hate the Who's? This game doesn't explain why the Grinch hates Christmas. I mean, in the original book and cartoon, he hates Christmas simply because he doesn't understand it and thinks it's just a bunch of random noise. In the Jim Carrey version, he hates it because it's linked to his traumatic childhood. In the Benedict Cumberbatch movie, he hates it because he never got to experience it as a kid and was jealous of everyone else who got to experience it. And in this game, he hates Christmas because...
I have a great idea.
Because.
This year.
Alright, so Grinch goes into his lair and looks at a bunch of boxes that supposedly contain blueprints to a bunch of gadgets he made.
No! No! My plans! My precious plans!
What just happened? So, the Grinch knocks over some boxes and the blueprints just fly out of the cave. Is there another opening to his house where the wind would carry through to the cave and blow the plans away? Or does he have a giant fan in his house that would just blow the plans away? Also, I'm a bit confused. Didn't the Grinch draw those plans himself? Why doesn't he just draw them again? Why does he need to go fetch them? Wait a minute. When the heck did the Grinch even use gadgets? I don't ever remember him using gadgets in the original book or even the Jim Carrey movie, so when did he use gadgets? Time to begin the gameplay, and automatically I have a complaint. The tutorials. The tutorials in this game are annoying. Every 5 steps I take is another tutorial, and what's really weird here is that whenever a tutorial pops up, the music stops, the game freezes, and you can't control your character. Anytime a tutorial pops up, I legit think the game crashed. Not a good sign. Also, why the heck is the Grinch running around like this? Who runs like that? That was actually pretty fun.
Alright, now we're in downtown Whoville, and it's time to begin the gameplay. Now, before I start, let me ask, what do you think you're supposed to do in this game? Steal presents? No, you smash them. With your butt. That's all you do in this entire game. Run up to a present, jump, and smash him with your butt. That's it. Isn't the story called How the Grinch Stole Christmas, not How the Grinch Smashed Christmas? In fact, in this first level alone, you do the following things. Smash presents, destroy little kids' snowmen, push little kids away, and smash more presents. You just keep doing the exact same thing over and over again in this level. Smash presents, ruin snowmen, push kids away, and belch in people's faces. Honestly, they should have just called this game How the Grinch Became a Public Menace. Although asking why I'm not stealing presents isn't the only question I'm asking. The big question I should be asking is, where the heck do I go? One of the biggest issues I have with this game, again, is they don't tell you where you're supposed to be going. All I know is I'm supposed to be looking for blueprints and I'm supposed to be smashing presents, but where the heck do I go? There are a bunch of buildings here, but I don't know which buildings I can enter and which ones I can't enter. And again, the game has no visual indication on what buildings you can enter and what you can't enter. So half the time I ran up to doors thinking I can go into a building, but it turns out I can't. I'm not even kidding right here. I spent half an hour running around trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. I found this pole thing that I can swing off of, and I suppose I'm supposed to swing to that pole over there, but no matter what I do, I cannot latch on to the other pole. Which is kind of a bad thing, because there's some things over here that I can't reach. And it's because I can't swing over here, does that mean I can't progress any further? Oh no, I gotta keep going. I can't have a repeat of my Conquer's Hyrule Tale video. Alright, there's gotta be a building I can, oh wait, here we go. I enter into a giant clock tower and I find this thing called this thing. Okay. This game is not based on the original book, it's based off the Jim Carrey movie. How the heck was I supposed to know that? There's nothing in this game to indicate that this is based off the Jim Carrey movie other than the fact that it makes subtle references to the movie. For instance, later on, you go into the post office from the movie and... Oh, okay, I gotta sidetrack here. This post office, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So the gimmick in this post office is you're supposed to vandalize people's mail like the Grinch did in the movie, but in order to do that, you need to access the back rooms of the post office. In order to get to the back rooms, you have to send Max through air vents and open the door for the Grinch to go through. Easier said than done because of these things, these stupid red lights. If you touch the red lights, the Grinch falls through a trapdoor on the floor and ends up back at the front of the post office. Why? I didn't enter into a restricted area. This area is wide open. I can understand if this was a bank, but this is a post office.
Could you imagine that? It's the Christmas season, you're wrapping up a present to send to a friend, you go down to your local post office to mail it, you walk up to the counter, and then a red light shines on you, you fall through a trapdoor and end up in the front door. There would be lawsuits like crazy. And hey, since I'm in the post office and Cindy Lou's here, that means that we get to recreate the most iconic scene in the movie.
Who are you? Well, you're
The Grinch!
you're
The Grinch!
you're
The Grinch!
Did they even try? Alright, after doing all that, I got 2 blueprints for the egg launcher. And what do I do now? Seriously, what do I do now? I walk back outside, seeing if I can interact with anything, and nothing. Okay, what do I do with blueprints again? Hold on, I gotta go back to the menu for a second. There's nothing in the extras menu. Alright, let's just go back to the game and... Why am I back at the beginning? The game didn't save? Well, this was a quick review. I'm sorry, guys. This game's bad. You know, I was actually hesitant to keep playing because this game was such a chore to play. but I know for a fact I have to finish it. I mean, I got yelled at from my Conquer's Hyrule Tales video for not playing all the way through the end, and that's why for the past, several game reviews, I've been playing all the way to the end. I'm really sorry, guys. I can't play this game any further. But just to not leave you hanging, here's basically the ending to the game.
Welcome Christmas, Fahuramas. Christmas Day is in our grasp. As long as we have hands to clasp. Welcome Christmas, Fahuramas.
Yeah, no one's gonna complain to me. Is there anything positive I can say about this game? Well, it's definitely possible. Maybe if I was playing on an original PlayStation, I could get further. And some of the music is actually pretty okay. Which means this game is automatically better than Super Mario Sunshine. But that doesn't mean it's good. Well, I got nothing else to say about this game. So, I'm gonna go attend the Christmas party.